Last week's video was kind of a little downer and kind of bleak. And just to remember that, yes, you can have difficult times because life isn't just a highlight reel. There's the negative side of life too. And it's how you deal with it and what you focus on. It's sometimes strange looking at people's social medias and their highlight reels of their lives, and you think about your own life and you get a little bit envious, or just suddenly you look at yourself and you're like, my life isn't that great. Look at so and so on Facebook or on YouTube. But the problem with the highlight reel is they don't show you the problems, the flaws, the bad days, the sometimes gross things that are happening around them. They just show the highlight reels. Right now, the guest place is full of pretty little yellow flowers, which are fine for the bees and whatnot. And well, there's one thing that's not quite perfect, but if you look down in the distance, you'll see all those willow trees. They're all just stripped clear. And if you look at some of the a few other plants that I have closer by, they're getting quite chewed on. Now, central Alberta has been having a problem with tent caterpillars, and just the whole of central Alberta. There's no way to treat anything. I mean, you could start, but there's just no way. So you just gotta try to avert your gaze and try not to see their terrible piles, their nests of caterpillars. So gross. These creatures, I think they go through 10-year cycles, and they're certainly at their most damaging part of their cycle this year. And yeah, I have to explain that to the guests that are coming in a couple of days. Don't look too closely. Don't be too grossed out. My husband was talking to me about other times that he has seen these caterpillars where he has been, where the highway has been just slick with them, slippery with them. And so yeah, it's kind of gross to look at, but it's just a nature cycle that happens around here. And yeah, not always everything that you are seeing is as portrayed. And yeah, as far as my son's addiction, I deal with what I can, I handle what I can, I communicate that I love him, but that this is his journey to deal with, and I'll just continue building here and enjoying here, and building a life with Owen and Jasmine. And a part of building a life with Jasmine is this past week was her first experience of being in a parade. It was the town was having the rodeo, and it was the parade, and the Girl Guides were in there tossing candy to the kids. And Jasmine was real cool and zipped on over to give her mama a piece of candy. Yeah, that was kind of nice. I loved it. Thank you, sweetheart. And it was a beautiful day and so enjoyable, just seeing this child grow up and being a kind person. And also on top of having the maternity ward ready for Annie for whenever she does this. Now Owen's been working on Annie's maternity ward. So there's the training arena when we get rolling on all that. He's kept the horses out of this area until we see that she's going to give birth here right away. All the holes have been plugged. The maternity ward has got some lovely straw in there. We're just all ready for whenever this babe shows up. I've got the betadine for the little umbilical cord. I've got the suckling halter. We're just ready for that. Owen went and strung the electric fence all around our yard now. That little white electric tape. Just so that the 2 lawnmowers can take care of our yard. Which they're doing a lovely job. Just bigger poops to pick up. And one thing to remember is trying to get out of our driveway, you have to turn the electricity out and move the barricade and reverse order all that, just so you don't touch it. And that's something to remember also when Jasmine and I go out to the bus morning and afternoon. I keep checking every morning. I come to the deck, take a look out, see if I can see her. I zip around to where they usually rest in the shelter to see if she has popped out this foal, but not so far. But I'm ready. I can't wait. This is a new experience. It's so exciting for me. And I think that's what life is just all about, is finding the joy and the fun where one can. Another thing that I am doing is I collected 18 eggs in May. And on the beginning of June, I put them all in the incubator. We are going to try testing to see if this thing can turn. Do it again. We tested it out, made sure that it's all working and it's rolling every 30 minutes, and the humidity is working fine. And yeah, the temperature is at 99.5, and just looking forward to hopefully some baby chicks in a few days here. Well, a couple of weeks. I was debating on candling soon. This incubator has the function where you can candle right on it. And so I'll wait till about day 10 or 11 until it gets a little bit darker. And then I'll candle all the eggs and toss out the ones that don't have any little ones growing inside. At least that's the information during all the research I've been doing. And another thing I've been doing, which you might think a little odd, is as I've been doing a lot of reading on autism and whatnot because of our 10-year-old, and it occurred to me that a lot of the stuff in there can apply to myself. And then one wonders, am I autistic? Are we all a little bit? Or is it a well, it's a spectrum, right? Because as I think about it, when they talk about stimming, I do at least 3 different kinds. And there you have it. And a lot of the introversion, a lot of the focusing on one thing, having a hard time dealing with changes. What I did was I took myself to 2 autistic sites, and I took 3 tests. 3 tests. And each one says that, yep, you're pretty much. And I'm thinking, well, if I have this, or if this is a part of me, what am I going to do about it? I'm not going to go get myself diagnosed for real. For what purpose? I'm 61. I figured out how to mask most of what I'm doing. That's not going to change. As far as stimming goes, let's see. One is biting the inside of my mouth. I do it all the time. I catch myself, and that's one. I looked up the list. Rocking I've done since I can remember. I remember as a child, just it's my way of comforting myself when I was upset. And I would rock, and I would rock for hours, and I would hum and rock and hum and rock. And my brother does it, my sister does. We all were doing it, so I didn't know. But still, I live in my rocking chair, and I have a hard time just being still that way. I'm in that rocking chair, and so I'm a rocker. And let's see here. I'm always humming or whistling. I mean, I could get up and start walking, and I'll start humming or whistling. And I catch myself all the time doing this when I'm recording these videos and I'm editing back. I have to either take out the volume, delete it out completely, because there it is. And it's quite noticeable. And I just, 3 different autistic stims that is on the list of everybody. And there I am doing it. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to know, So life is just interesting and an experiment and learning and researching, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just researching a lot on autism. I'm researching a lot on addiction, what to do as family, what to do as a parent to not be enabling and to protect my mental well-being and the well-being of my family. So I'm doing a lot of researching on that. And other than that, studying on how to raise a foal, how to look after little chicks. Yeah, just very, very busy. It's a great life I have out here. And I'll be seeing you soon. I'm sure there'll be more things coming up. This is Annette from Carpe, Omnia after 60. Take care.